How did you then kind of transition from the hooch daddy into the fitness industry?
So yeah, obviously the hooch daddy, led me astray and not into school. And I ended up working with my dad, who he was always an entrepreneur. He owned his own butcher shop. And I worked there from a young age. He always instilled the work ethic, but I hated it. And then I ended up, that was my job. I passed my leaving, but there was nothing I wanted to do. I was like, academia, like the courses. I was like, I did want to do primary school teaching, but I didn't get Irish. So, and then basically I got fat because I was just, pissed off. So I was like drinking hooch and eating chippers and working as a butcher. And I was pretty miserable. And I remember looking at, what am I going to do? I've got to get out of here. I was sitting in my car one day and I was looking at taxi license plates. I was just looking at something different. And I had just started going to the gym. Remember, and back then, people didn't really go to the gym. It's not like the kids nowadays. You played football, you were fit.
Yeah.
But I found the gym, started doing weights program. I just loved this. It was like a meditation. Yeah. This was my little escape away from everything. And I saw a fitness instructor course. Maybe I could do that. Because I got stuck into it. Like in 3 months, I'd lost something like 2 stone.
Jesus.
Smashing out of it, getting way stronger. Just going, what is this? And just said to my dad, he knew I was miserable. So he paid for me to do the course.
Deadly. And
I got straight in and was quite, maybe it's from the hooch daddy days, but was quite a dab hand at the step aerobics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And your grapevine was on point.
On point, But I couldn't believe the lads couldn't do it. And I was like, I'm digging this. So the course director actually put me on to Westwood because they were looking for exercise to music people. So I got straight in there and that was my first job, 20.
Deadly. That's mad, right? Because I when I done my course, the same thing, had to do exercise to music, and I was like, I fucking can't. You were talking about listening to music earlier. It's like, I don't hear anything. It's just a beat, and it's like this is a load of shite. My wife's a dance teacher, so it's like, she's gonna have to teach me how to do this stuff. So we're up in the boxing club, and I was just like, nobody better come in this door. I'm in the boxing ring trying to fucking do grapevines. No, disaster.
Boxers are supposed to have good footwork. What the fuck happened to you?
Well, the footwork was alright, but I just couldn't get it with the music.
Okay.
So listen, when you got into Westwood, what was the training scene like back then? Where did you go from Westwood, or what was going on in there?
I just threw myself into everything. I was like one of those, and we'll probably talk about attitude and employee attitudes in a bit, I'm sure. But I was just like, yes. You do this? Yes. You do this course? Yes. So I was doing everything, and I was doing a hell of a lot of classes now. I was doing probably 15 hours of. Did all the Les Mills stuff and then ended up becoming the studio coordinator for all the Les Mills stuff. But I just loved it. And I think it was the escape from where I was. Yeah. All of a sudden I was just like, oh my God, this is my life. I'm actually just training, music, buzzing and getting paid for it. Yeah, really 180'd. And it was that's again, kind of fitness shifted everything for me.